ちょ、
まだいるよね。司はそばにいるよね。
いるよ。
10 romance animes without harem. Sometimes you're looking for sweet and wholesome, genuine romance animes without the harem nonsense. This is why I've compiled a list of 10 romance animes where there is no harem gimmick.
声でかいねアホ。あんたやったら絶対大丈夫。
Number 10, Lovely Complex. And the first anime on our list is Lovely Complex. We have a tall girl named Koizumi and a short guy named Otani. Both of them have a crush on someone, but by a total twist of fate, their crushes fall in love with each other. This left both Koizumi and Otani sad and heartbroken. Throughout the story, these two grow closer, develop a friendship, encourage each other, and gradually realize that they have an unusually pleasant chemistry together. As a wise man once said, friend zone isn't the end, it's the way. Lovely Complex is that kind of anime.
大谷、おめでとう。
ありがとう。俺はアイラが好きだから。
Number 9, Plastic Memories. With the recent advancements in artificial intelligence, we have all started to wonder what kind of future awaits us humans, and also how long will we have till we wait before we get our own personal robot waifus. Plastic Memories is here to completely break your heart and leave you incapacitated for at least 2 days. The story takes place in the future where robot girls are now a thing, but their lifespan is only 9 years and 4 months. When this time limit passes, the robot loses all of their memories and goes rogue, which is why there is a service that goes and picks up these expired bots. But what about when our lovely robot girl, Isla, reaches her expiration date? Well, that's the question.
まだいるよね。司はそばにいるよね。
いるよ。だけど追ってきてよかったよ。だって君と結婚できたんだから。
Number 8, Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You. Many times in anime, when the protagonist is hit by a truck, they are taken to a fantasy world, granted overpowered abilities as well as a harem of beautiful girls. Our protagonist here, named Nasa, also gets hit by a truck, but rather than getting isekai'd, he gets associated with a mysterious beauty named Tsubasa. The man was hit by a truck and fell unconscious, but still, he woke up and started running after her. Lucky for him, she says yes, but they have to marry each other. Well, no problem. And just like that, when Nasa is 18 years old, she shows up at his apartment with the marriage registration form. Guys, this is the kind of anime you watch to relax and wind down a bit.
二人で考えていきましょう。私たちの結婚式を。私たちの結婚生活はまだ始まったばかりだから。
君に生きるのを手伝ってほしい。
Number 7, A Silent Voice. Moving on, at number 7, we have the acclaimed anime film A Silent Voice. I am sure all of you have already watched it, but in case you haven't, I highly recommend that you do. A Silent Voice is not just a story, it is an essay on regret and redemption. You see, when we are young, we make mistakes that can't be undone, and we don't realize the true gravity of those mistakes until much later in our lives. The protagonist here is a guy named Shoya, who bullied a deaf girl in elementary school together with other classmates and ultimately took things too far. When she was left with no choice but to move schools, he became the center of everyone's hate. This made him realize that what he did was wrong, and so when he gets a little bit older and meets her again, he realizes it's time for his redemption. Number 6, Call of the Night. Now, if you are into great visuals and vampire girls, I have the perfect anime for you. Call of the Night is the story of a middle school student who is skeptical of the idea of love and even of school, to the point that he just stops going to school. Left with not much to do, he starts strolling the streets during the night. One night, he comes across a chaotic girl named Nazuna. She ends up taking him to her house after promising that she'll fix his sleep issues, and then even makes him share the bed with her. Then, once they are close enough, she bites his neck and reveals herself to be a vampire. And did I mention how absurdly gorgeous she is? I'd say if you find the premise exciting, give it a watch right now.
俺は吸血鬼たちに殺されるんじゃ。
安心したまえ。吸血鬼はみんな私が殺すから。
高木さんに会いたかったから。
Number 5. Teasing Master Tagaki. At number 5, we have another unusual friendship. There is a guy named Nishikata and his friend named Takagi. She knows a lot of things about him, which also makes it quite easy for her to tease him all day, every day, to the point that he can never catch a break. But don't be confused, guys, there's nothing hardcore. This is just another cute and wholesome anime, but I cannot say the same about the next one.
俺高木さんのこと。
なあ、桐山。
何よ。
一緒に頑張ろうか。
頑張りましょう。一緒に。
Number 4. KOKORO Connect. What we have here at number 4 is an anime called KOKORO Connect. It follows 5 friends and their supernatural circumstances. There's a lot of emotional conflicts, and the story beautifully explodes the idea of interpersonal relationships. The 5 friends were talking about the members of the Student Cultural Society. Everything is nice and cool until one day when 2 of them switch bodies with each other. Speaking of switching bodies, y'all may remember the iconic Makoto Shinkai film called Your Name? Well, that's the next anime on our list.
永瀬の横にいていいか。
私、夢の中であの男の子と。
俺は夢の中であの女と。
入れ替わってる。
Number 3. Your Name. There is little to talk about when it comes to this movie. Everyone and their mom have already heard about it. Just 2 high school students who exchange bodies and start living each other's lives. It isn't all fun and games. There is drama, love, and plenty of tears, but through it all, one can only look back and appreciate the movie for everything it brings to the table, both narratively and aesthetically. So do not be the only person who is missing out on this breathtaking spectacle.
逃げろ。三葉、三葉、三葉。行動で意思表示することにするよ。
Number 2. MAID-sama. I believe that romance animes truly shine when they are simple and straightforward, and that's basically MAID-sama, a hardworking, beautiful girl who also works as a maid to help her family make ends meet, and a mysterious tall guy who is every girl's dream. MAID-sama is the classic shoujo anime that you can recommend to just about anybody. It's silly and full of jokes, but oftentimes that's all you need to feel relaxed and happy.
魔女でもないのに魔法が使えてたまるか。
やったー。悪いなチカ。1号であんまおごってやれなくて。
Number 1. Kono Oto Tamare Sounds of Life. Looks like we're down to the final anime on our list. It's Kono Oto Tomare. The story centers around the members of the Koto Club, their friendship growth, and of course struggles with romance. koto is a Japanese musical instrument, so if you like instrumentals, you'll have a great time with this one. And speaking of the plot, the romance is subtle at first and it gradually unfolds, but isn't that how innocent love is supposed to be? Well then, we've reached the conclusion of our video. Definitely let me know what you guys think of my list, and if you have any other similar animes that you want to share with all of us, please be my guest in the comment section down below. As always, a like and subscribe will be most welcome, and if you're feeling particularly giddy about these anime recommendations, that super thanks button is always ready to be pressed by you at any moment now. Yep, any and all support is genuinely appreciated. And with that said, I'll see you guys on my next video.